Hey guys, it's Saturday afternoon. I'm just up at my wife's office working on some stuff. Not really doing much today. Went and screwed around, went to Best Buy and Staples and pawn shops, and went to Buc-ee's, and which is a big gas station, and got me a couple of kolaches and a sweet tea, which I forgot in the car. Anyway, I'm gonna try to do my story video tomorrow. I got a lot of stuff going on today and tomorrow. I've got to fix the chicken coop before we leave, because we've got a neighborhood raccoon that showed up, so I got to start making sure that we've got all that fixed up so they can't get in there. But anyway, other than that, I'm not really doing much today. We're going to Austin later. I don't know for what. I don't have a clue. So I'm still trying to get another camera to take with us to San Francisco, which is still on. We are leaving Friday the 15th. So I'm excited. I think we got everything that we need, and so I think we're going to be good. I think it'll be fun. When we went to Chicago, I was worried about taking public transportation, and I think within 2 or 3 days we had learned the whole system, so we knew where to go. And we were only supposed to be there, really there was 2 days for the class, for the Hot Dog University, that I took through Vienna beef hot dogs. And so I took that class, and it was only 2 days, but we'd went up there, I guess on Monday is when we flew in, and then we just like went around and did all kinds of stuff. And so that's kind of what we're gonna do this time. I've got to talk to the hotel again and make sure that we'll have a place to put our bags. So we're gonna be in town. We'll be at the hotel by 11, and their checkout's not till noon. So we're gonna leave our bags and then go around. I want to go to this place, the place I keep talking about that has the Monte Cristo sandwiches. That's where I want to go, because they'll be serving lunch by that time. So that's kind of where I want to go first and go try that. And then, I don't know, we'll find something to do, go through Chinatown real quick or whatever. And then they're going to let me know when the room's ready. They're going to move our bags up, and then we're going to go back to the hotel and probably crash for a little bit. And then get up and go have dinner, and maybe just walk around and look at stuff. I definitely want to be down by Fisherman's Wharf at night, because and I have to look it up again. I keep hearing two different stories. It's either the Golden Gate or the Bay Area Bridge that's being lit up. And I don't know which one it is. I think it's the Bay Area Bridge, which we should be able to see. Yeah, it's the Bay Area Bridge. Okay. I kept thinking it was the Golden Gate, and I thought, oh, that's so cool, the Golden Gate Bridge, they're going to light it up. It's the Bay Area Bridge, which is actually, I think it's bigger. But they attached 25,000 LEDs to the cables. And so it's supposed to be pretty cool, but it's on the western side, the western span. So it's supposed to be pretty cool, and I definitely want to go check that out. But you know how I keep saying, we're right on the edge of going, and as long as nothing bad happens. The only thing screwy that's happened is that, and this goes way back to when my cousin first came back from the military, and he lived with me for a while. He brought back his, what they call jungle rot on his feet. Well, unfortunately, I got a little bit of it before we realized that we needed to bleach the tub every time he took a shower. And so I have a little bit on my left foot, and that's been, God, I'm even trying to think, maybe it's been probably 14 years, maybe 14. Wait a second, where was I working? It's been at least like 12, 13 years since that happened. So I think it was right around 2000 or 2001 when he came back, because it was 2003 when I moved to Austin. But anyway, and it went away for the longest time, but it's come back in the last few years, and it's just on my left foot and just in one spot. It's usually between my big toe and my next toe. And I know that sounds gross, and you're like, oh, why are you sharing this with us? Well, I'm getting there. I've had very few problems. Mostly it's just peeling skin, that's it. I mean, it sounds gross, but that's really, it just dries the skin out, and the skin comes off. It's no big deal. I haven't had really any pain with it or anything else. No redness, no nothing. No sores. And I guess it started to get worse in the last like couple of weeks. And stupid me had worn my shoes without socks. And I guess I roughed it up a little bit and it was a little sore. And but there wasn't like an actual sore. It just ached a little bit. Well, we went and got a pedicure. I always go with my wife to get pedicures. I love getting pedicures. You say whatever you want to about guys going and getting that done, but it makes your feet feel so much better, and it takes a ton of stress out of your feet. And then you can feel it. It takes the rest of the stress out of your body. So we went and did that, and the lady was really rough. Even my wife had complained that they had roughed her up in a similar spot on her foot, like right by her big toe. And the guy that did hers kind of roughed her up. Well, it did mine, kind of roughed mine up, but it still felt fine. And then day before yesterday, my foot was hurting really, really, really bad in that same spot. And I saw that it was like really red. Well, I wear the same shoes all the time, and I'm actually gonna, when we go to San Francisco, I'm gonna wear a little bit more comfortable shoe. But I noticed night before last, when I got home, when I was at work, I had no problems. When I got home and got out of the car, I felt like my foot was swollen. So I went in and we looked at it, and I had a huge blister like this big around on my foot in that one spot. So I think just everything combined kind of caused that to happen. And so my wife wanted to put something on it, and I was like, no, it's just a blister. It'll probably go away. It's not that big of a deal. Well, yesterday I went to work, and it just killed me. Like, I had to keep my shoe untied most of the day and off because it hurt so bad, and it just kept getting bigger. And so last night she took a syringe that we had, a clean one, of course. When she does the dog's medicine for their back, she buys it in bulk, and she'll use a syringe to pull a little bit out, and then she takes the needle off and just puts that drip on their neck, the liquid stuff. So we have some that we bought that are the real thin needle on them. Well, anyway, she pulled out a lot of fluid out of my foot. I mean, I say a lot. It wasn't like this much in the vial, but it was about that much. It was probably about 1 inch long. So it was a lot, and it was really gross. But anyway, she bandaged me up, and I started feeling better, and I've been walking on it today, and it's killing me. It's actually right now just throbbing. So that's what I have to deal with when we go to San Francisco. I'm hoping that thing is healed up well enough by Friday that I feel okay. And if not, I'm just going to have to suck it up. We're going on vacation, and that's just how it is. So, I mean, I'm not gonna say, oh, well, it hurts too much to go, and, you know, I don't know what I'm going to do. We're going to San Francisco. If my leg has to be amputated, we're going to San Francisco. My leg's not going to have to be amputated, but I'm just kind of being dramatic about that. But we're going no matter what. I mean, I really am looking forward to this probably more than any other trip, and I felt that way the 2 other times I went. And the 2 other times I went, I flew into San Jose, and there's a reason being. I like the airport. It's really easy to navigate in and out of it. And right when you get on the 808 and you get into Santa Clara, there is a In-N-Out Burger and a Ben & Jerry's right next to each other. And that's usually the first place I hit up. This time, probably not. We may try to head up an In-N-Out at some point in time. I don't think they have any in San Francisco. I have to look at that. I don't know that they actually have any in San Francisco. But I don't know. I had one in Dallas, and it's not the same. So I'm hoping maybe if we go to one in California, it kind of rekindles that for me. Because I loved it when I went out there the first 2 times. I mean, I would have eaten it every day if I could have. So, but anyway, there's really nothing else going on. Like literally nothing else going on. It's slow weekend. We're just trying to get things caught up, get clothes washed, figure out what we're gonna wear. I think one night when we go to the Italian place, we're gonna try to dress up a little bit. I think that'd be nice to dress up. I mean, I'm not gonna wear a suit. I'm not gonna go crazy, but and I'm not much of a suit person. And I laugh when I say that because I own like 6 or 7 suits, and so, like I've said before, when I start losing all this weight, my plan is to have all those suits tailored to fit me once I'm down to where I want to be, because they're all really nice suits, and I've got one in all kinds of colors. And I have a crazy like green one that I wore to our Oscars party a couple weeks ago, or whenever the Oscars were, and I'll post a picture sometime about that. That suit, that was definitely a thrift shop find. And I think it was $39. It was a 3-piece suit, never been worn, never been tailored. It's really nice. But I'm not going to wear that in San Francisco, even though it's green and that would be perfect for St. Patrick's Day. But the pants don't fit that great, so I think I'll pass. But anyway, you know, I keep thinking about what I'm going to shoot while I'm there, and I really need to find my Kodak camera bad and get more memory cards, because I'm probably going to fill them completely up. And us not taking a laptop's kind of throwing me off, because I don't have anywhere to store stuff. And so I'm kind of at a disadvantage. The only thing I can think of that might work is that if I take a removable hard drive, and I got an Acer tablet, and I'm actually giving it to my wife because I'm going to get something else. I'm going to get a laptop with a small screen on it, like I did when I had my MacBook, and then that way I can do some editing, and it's small enough to carry around. I mean, this one that I've got here is like a 17-inch. It's a Core i3, and it's the one she uses for her nonprofit, and they work really good. But it's slow uploading and processing stuff, and my software needs an i5 or better. So I did find an i5 today that was on clearance at Best Buy, but it's just one of those things I'm not sure about. I'm not sure if the wife's going to let me spend that kind of money and get a camera. But I think if need be, the camera's going to be before the laptop. And yeah, I have my other machine to edit with, but it's come down to I don't really have the room right now to set that up. And even when I do, then I'm going to be in the living room doing that, and then they're going to be in the living room watching TV, and it's just gonna, I need a laptop, I think, to do this. So we'll wait and see. I may be able to do it with both. I may be able to get another copy of that software and put it on both machines. But more than likely I'm taking my iPhone, so I'll be doing some iPhone stuff. I might take a flip cam. I may take this Ultra, because I can record up to 2 hours at a time, 4 hours total, and so that may actually work in my advantage. And then if I don't buy a camera, then I'm probably going to take the Kodak, and then just get some extra memory cards, because the Kodak won't take good regular pictures, but it's the ZI-8, and the thing is insane. Go look it up on Amazon. It's crazy what they charge for them now, if you can actually find one. And I have one that's in great condition, so I just can't find it. Can't find my laptop bag or any of that. It was at her office, and I'm not sure. I have no clue where any of that's at right now. It's at her old office, and I'm pretty sure I brought it home. I just don't know where I put it. Anyway, I'm rambling on and on and on and on. It's because I had sweet tea, and I'm awake. So this is what I would sound like if I recorded at work. I just kind of hyped up. Anyway, I don't know who else is going with us to Austin tonight. If our roommate goes, we may record some stuff. There may be some craziness going on at Target or Bed Bath & Beyond. You never know with us. So I may record some tonight and upload it. We'll wait and see. Tomorrow, expect a story. For definite sure, I'm doing a story tomorrow. I may have on my other channel, Storytime with Frank. I may have another Jackholes of the Week. I'm not sure yet. And an update on that, I still don't have my Nintendo. He went out of town, so we're going to try to do it Monday. We're going to try to trade back. Like I said, I'm not worried about it. If he bails on me, I'll just take him to court. It's no big deal. I'm pretty sure that I got enough evidence that I wouldn't have to pay. He'd have to pay all the court fees, and it's JP court, so you don't have to take a lawyer. And I've already been through JP court before on a lease situation and basically made the landlord look like an ass. So I pretty much know how to work myself in JP court now. But anyway, I'll let you guys go. You have a great Saturday. If you're in Texas or Oklahoma, it's supposed to be raining. It's not raining here yet, but it's getting close. So you guys stay dry and safe. If you're at South by Southwest, have fun. God, I wish I was doing some of that this weekend, but it's just not in the cards this year. Maybe this year, and hopefully if things go okay, I can talk the wife into going to Anaheim in August, I think it is, when VidCon. We can actually go to VidCon. So I really want to go, even if I just go. I really want to go. I want to learn more about this business, this YouTube business. So anyway, you guys have a great day. Make sure that you subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. Actually, I had a subscriber come on board because I had made a comment on somebody else's video, which is really cool. So I'm doing more of that, trying to get more subscribers. And I think I'm the only subscriber on my other two channels, so you guys hit those up too. And if you have something you want me to talk about, like you want to send me a comment and say, hey, what do you think about gun control? Really don't like political and religious things, but if you want to say, who do you think next Pope's going to be? Why do you think he quit? Or, you know, stupid things. What do you think about Justin Bieber freaking out in London or whatever at the paparazzi, which I have a pretty strong opinion about that. Even though I don't like Justin Bieber, I think he was justified because that guy was being an asshole. So, and that's just how it is, and they think that they're above the law and above everything else because they have a camera, and it's just not true. So anyway, that'll be one of the only times maybe that you'll hear me say that I'm actually on Justin Bieber's side on something. So anyway, you guys have enough days. You guys have a great day. I'm done with rambling. I promise, swear to God, just for today. New video tomorrow, new story tomorrow, maybe new Jackhole of the Week tomorrow. And you guys stay safe, and I will see you mañana.